Women need to be straightforward about their upbringing or people, because to me, the upbringing is the biggest thing, because people don't ask. We talked about this prior.
That's
the
so
first
true,
thing that I'm asking anybody, like I told anybody, is the first thing I'm saying, hey, yo, what's up with your family? Hey, yo, as soon as the martinis come out, what's up with you? What's up with your family life? And I'm asking, like, yo, what's up with your brothers? But you got brothers? They make up your life and who you are as a person. Yeah. If you have a up family life and you got brothers that are jailbirds and drug addicts, 9 times out of 10, I'm not with you, because I'm not bringing that into my life. I'm not dealing with all that. I'm dealing with how people are brought up, because people are brought up in up minds and up people. So people think this is normal, and then when you get to the table with them, you have to explain to them or show them that this isn't normal.
Are you speaking facts?
So for me, the biggest thing is all that. If you monogamous, I don't care if you're an ass. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know how to deal with me, if you don't appreciate me, if you're a liar, all of that, none of that matters. What I need to know is, if I'm giving you this love, how are you gonna respond to it in a positive way?
That's very true.
I also think that another thing is, maybe you should definitely tell the person that you're seeking how many people you're talking to and actually having sexual relationships with.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
No.
But, like, cause
wait. If you're other people, yes, you should say I am sexually active with other people.
Because,
but names and age and all that. No.
I want to know. See, I used to lie to women to get to what I wanted to get to.
I find that hard to believe.
Wait,
Rico,
time out, first of all.
I used to advocate for direct approach.
Yes. All right, guys, relax. Simmer down. The real thing is, as a kid, I used to lie because I was told by my friends, you lie to get what you want. As an adult, I have not lied, and I don't give a fuck to lie. That's why I'm direct. And it works best. I don't waste my time. There's pros to being direct. If I tell you I want A, B, C, and D, and you say, listen, A is out and B is out, I could do C and D, I'm like, you're out.
Good for you.
That's it.
Or I'll take C and D.
Or I'll take C and D.
And I'm not gonna be serious about it.
Exactly. But you don't find that unless you're being direct. But there are reasons why people lie. So I'm gonna ask the ladies on the panel. We'll start with Lexi with the Y.
Okay. I'm happy you're saying that.
Yeah, I wanna make sure everybody understands. I got your back. You know what I'm saying? So, have you ever caught a man lying to you to basically be with you or to have sex with you?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so tell us about that.
Okay, I gotta think about it though. Dang. I'm like, of course.
There's been that many.
Okay, yeah. What? A lot of guys lie.
Yeah.
It's terrible. I mean, okay, so the question was what again? So
has a guy basically lied, maybe about himself, maybe about what he does?
Yeah, maybe an age thing. Someone lied to me about an age thing.
Really? They lied to you?
That might be that.
Wait, how old was he?
I think he was late 20s, but he was a little early 30s. That's weird, huh?
Wait, what? He's early.
I mean, I have to say.
You said that's real young?
This is weird.
Oh,
it's weird. It is weird.
But he's an artist. Maybe it's different. But like
artists do lie about the age.
Lie to me.
Yeah, artists do lie about
I know how old you are. Like
I think a couple years is a weird thing to lie about.
That's what I'm saying. 4 years, like, yeah, I'm really 32, but no, I'm 28.
Yeah,
like I said, I get the whole industry thing. Some people do lie about their age. But like when you have a real relationship with somebody, you're not gonna say, no, I'm this age. Like, bro, I know you. Like, don't act like, you know. Yeah. So that was weird.
And it's easy to find out your information if you're public.
Honestly.
Yeah, true that.
Whoever that was, bad move.
People don't look.
Bad move.
I have a really good story about a guy who lied to me.
Don't touch me. I'm just the direct approach.
Oh no, he's doing that for the cameras, y'all. Don't make me stop, Rico.
Oh man.
He want me to touch him. She said that so.
Anyways, I have a story to tell. So there was So some of you may know that I model, and sometimes I do music videos and brand shoots and campaign shoots and things like that. And you know, I know a bunch of sets. There's a lot of mansions in New Jersey and even in New York that artists use for music videos, right? So I had met this guy who, you know, we were all out together, a few models and a few guys, and we were all chilling. And like, he was just in my ear, like telling me what he got. And I never really want to like fall for that. Like, I don't like to be impressed that way. I like to be impressed outside of the money, even though everybody likes money. And he was like,
Everybody.
he was like, oh, like, let's chill afterwards, whatever. And I'm like, all right, bet, let's chill. So I had some time and I went with him and we went to this place where I had already been, a house I had already been for a previous music video. And he was saying that it was his house. And yo, when I tell you, I'm like, I was letting him talk because I wanted to see like
the story
Absolutely. And like how much he was gonna take it. And yo, like I was just like so baffled at how he was so like trying to convince me that it was his house.
Oh my
and
God,
then
you tell him?
yeah, at the end I told him. At the end I ended up telling him, and I even showed him pictures and videos that I had already been there, you know, and I'm like, you know, you don't gotta hit me with this. Like I ain't one of those.
That's
like
so corny.
And he felt so embarrassed. He turned red and everything. Like it was mad funny. And from there I never hung out with him ever again. Like I was like, that was it. He was definitely a good looking guy.
That's so fucking funny.
And he was a good talker. So I was definitely interested. Obviously I bit. So, because I went to his house, but at the same time, like his house, yeah. But obviously, because it wasn't his house, he made the wrong move, and he should have definitely did it a different way. Like
you said, it's an Airbnb. I'm trying to fuck you in a mansion.
Yeah, he should have been like, oh, this is an Airbnb, exactly. He should have been like more straight up, like, oh, I rented this tonight. We're just chilling here. Like, just be real about it.
I had a fantasy of fucking in a mansion, and I would think you're the perfect candidate to go.
Look at
He could have talked about that. It was a fantasy.
That's a good one.
You know what I'm saying?
Like trying to make me feel good. Like I want to be a part of his fantasy.
That's a born liar. That's not. That's still lying.
So listen, I'm very direct. I'm an open book. I'm too old already to be playing that game. I'm an open book. What I will not do is just offer information, because I always express like, you know, be mindful of what you're asking, because I'm going to tell you.
You hold out details.
No.
That's what you're saying.
No. I'm saying me and you are out, and I'm going to tell you whatever you ask me. I'm going to tell you. I'm fine with that. But just I'm going to say, be mindful of what you're asking. Because if you're not prepared for those answers, then don't ask. Because I'm going to tell you exactly what it is you're asking me for.
Yeah.
If I don't have no kids, so, you know, then you might go, wow, you're this age, you don't have no kids. Why? I'm going to tell you why. Because I just don't. I'm not shooting blanks. Because if now we could find out if you want to have a kid.
If you're experienced, we're talking about people who are experienced, correct? If you're experienced, then you already know the vibe. You already know what style of woman, because you already had some type of talk with her. So just speaking from my man Rico, we talk a lot. So if there's a female, there's certain females that give us certain vibes, right? So with that vibe, yeah, I'm straightforward with her with that vibe. She might not have that vibe like I'm really ready to go, but that don't mean I don't be straightforward with her in this vibe. You might not be ready to go, but you need to go. That's you know what I'm saying? So if she says no,
you're not afraid of getting.
If she says no, first of all, hell no, I'm not thinking about rejection.
Guys
That's
turn real
out.
salty when we say no.
Rejection.
Guys say only think you're ugly. I was like, oh, I thought I was cute.
I don't.
Right, because they hollered at you, right?
Like,
but then it's you're ugly.
Yeah, but that's not even a thought. For me, somebody who's direct, you worried about any type of rejection. That doesn't fit the direct person, because you know what could come or what could not come with it. You're not looking at it like a rejection. I look at it like blessing. You lost.
Yeah.
You fucked up.
People try
because
to
you out there with them other that ain't worth shit, and you could be here fucking around with me. Period. You know what I'm saying? So
He's a confident man.
Yeah.
But
that's the thing. Being direct requires confidence.
I agree.
You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure. Because then if it's like you get fear, you fear being hurt, sure. But at the end of the day, it's like what Esso said, like, okay, like you don't want me, that's fine. Somebody else will.
Yeah.
Confidence
and that's
is
fine.
key.
And I think especially like as you get older, like this is what I'm realizing as I get older. Like for me, I'd rather be as I'm trying to figure out what I want, because it changes, you know. And as I get older, like, and I think being honest, being more direct is always better. Because I feel like before, maybe I was a little bit more indirect because I genuinely didn't know what I wanted. So it was like, I would just kind of like ride the wave because I didn't know, and I didn't know where it was going. And so I was like, not that I ever got into like any bad situations, but that was just kind of like, but now I'm getting older and I'm like, no, that was not good for me. So you learn and you say, this is what I'm willing to accept. This is what I'm not willing to accept. And then you kind of
Put it together.
Can I ask you a question?
I have a question for Kelly
I just
too.
want to ask a quick question. Do you think you were confident at that time?
When I was younger?
Yeah. Do you think that you were confident? Because
Probably not.
And that's what we're saying. The confidence.
It comes with getting older. I think.
I don't think it's getting
and
older.
more direct because you know what you want.
So because
you're gonna be more direct.
Confidence to me, some people can gain experience and know that they should have been confident and they will adjust. But confidence to me is something that you already given. I had this thing, and I don't know if I should say this really on camera, but I had this thing that I thought that big girls couldn't get no dick. Right? I'm being honest.
I heard this.
I didn't.
I've heard this.
When my wife would come to me and tell me, like, yo, you tripping, big girls get busy, big girls get this. And I was like, yo, you bugging, you're tripping. The people are settling for the big girl. They don't want the big girl, right? Then I started watching these girls on the gram called the Committee Podcast. And they're not small girls, but they're not actually big girls, but they look differently from what I would think would be getting it in, and they gets it in. And the reason why they get it in, when I look at them, they are confident. Yep. They're not worried about them having weight or them looking this way. They are confident, and when they're around their dudes, they are exuding supreme confidence, and I never seen that. And I realized that from that point that people like us, confidence is cool because we come to do this type of thing. So you have to be confident in yourself to even be willing to come on camera. Sure. So we're talking about people that, we have some type of confidence, but most people out there, they don't have that same type of confidence.
I have a question for the ladies.
Wait, hold on, real quick. Let me just piggyback. It's gonna be real quick. I promise you.
Keep the question.
Promise you. So I'm gonna say I agree with you both, but on the flip end, like me speaking from a personal standpoint, I became direct because I'm not a conflicting person. I don't deal with conflict in the best way, me personally. So for me to avoid conflict, I need to let you know A, B, and C at the get-go because I cannot tolerate nothing else.
But what kind of person is that? Because I don't like that type of conflict neither. And that's part of, and I didn't think of that, but that's part of the reason why I tell you what it is so I could be like, I told you that already.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
What is that?
I think that's just this, once you start to identify, like for me, when I started to identify, listen, I am not the best at dealing with conflict. I make bad decisions and poor choices. And so for me to refrain from getting to that side of me that nobody in the world will like or be able to deal with, I need to make sure everybody that I deal with doesn't bring that out of me. So this is what brings it out of me. Don't do that. If you do that, that's okay. I'm gonna walk off.
Sound like me.
The Gemini brought it out of you, huh?
Oh, Lexi is
actually was a Pisces.
Lexi with an eye right now.
You just
The Gemini almost made me double back.